Okay, well, I guess I start the recording. I was trying to configure this thing for the noise cancellation. Don't see where to configure that. Oh well, I have to go without that. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Look a little bit this way. Okay, everything seems to be tightened down quite well. And whoo-wee. All right, just finished up at Walmart. Heading back to the house. So just finishing up at Walmart, got what I came to get.
Head south towards South Spencer Street.
All right.
Head west on East Serene Avenue towards South Spencer Street. In 600 feet, turn left onto South Spencer Street. At the light, turn left onto South Spencer Street.
Alrighty, folks. On the trail back to the house. Yeah, so just coming back from Walmart. I just spent $78, or maybe more than that, close to $80 for a protection case and a screen protector for my new iPhone 16 Pro Max. $80. And I still have to get protectors for the camera lenses. It'll be another $12 to $15. I went with the Otter Defense Pro, something like that. I think that's what it's called. Or Pro Defense Pro, one of the two. It's a $55 protection case. It's rated at 7 times the military protection fall rating. So it's supposed to be 7 times more tougher than the requirements specified by the military for dropping something, I believe 8 feet, 7 feet or 8 feet, something to that effect. So it's going to be 7 times more effective with that. So that's...
In 600 feet, turn right on East Silverado Ranch Boulevard.
That's what I decided to go with. And the reason being is I had a protection case on my last phone, which is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I have to wait for this car.
Turn right
They
on
just
East
blocked
Silverado
my
Ranch
view.
Boulevard. In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on East Silverado Ranch Boulevard.
Alrighty, there I go again with that alrighty. Anyway, I was saying that I had a protection case for my old phone. Had it on there from the time that I had the phone until yesterday. And I took the case off, and I had noticed, looking at the backside, that there was cracks, like the spider or the spider web type crack that I could see on the backside because it's a see-through case. And I just assumed that that was the case that had cracked all up. Because that's why I got the case, to keep it from cracking up. But apparently, I know that I dropped the phone a few times throughout the couple of years that I've had it. But when I took the case off, I found out it was not the case that was cracked, but it was actually the phone, the whole backside of the phone, which is made out of glass, or some type of glass material. But that's what cracked. So my phone itself is cracked.
Turn right to stay on East Silverado Ranch Boulevard.
Which is a really, really bad thing. I decided to go with the upgrade for the phone from 14 Pro Max
turn left on the South Maryland Parkway
to the 16 Pro Max because they were going to give me a credit for my 14 Pro Max. They're giving me a $1,000 credit for turning that phone in, provided that it had no issues, that it was working, functioning properly, and did not have any breaks in the phone, or a cracked case, or cracked screen. And I told them that it did not. So they're under the assumption that it's a pristine conditioned iPhone 14 Pro Max that I'm turning in. and was gonna give me $1,000 credit once they received it. But it turns out that I have a cracked camera, a cracked phone on the backside, and that really was a deciding factor, getting $1,000 credit on a $1,200 phone. I was only have to pay $200 for the new phone. It looks like I may end up losing all or a significant portion of that credit that they're going to give me, because the new or the old phone was cracked and not in pristine condition as I had indicated. They gave me a return envelope to send out to them, and I'll be doing that. But I most likely will not be getting the anticipated credit that I would, and the phone's going to cost me, the new phone is going to cost me a whole lot more than I initially anticipated. So keep my fingers crossed that they give me some credit. I know they won't give me the full $1,000, but hopefully they give me something for that phone. I don't think it costs that much to get it repaired. I might even look into that. I'm gonna give them a call and let them know what's going on and tell them, see if it's worth me getting it repaired and getting $1,000 credit if I get it repaired, versus if I don't get it repaired, how much credit they're gonna give me on the old phone that I'll be turning in.
South Maryland Parkway for 1 mile.
So that's my dilemma. So as a result of that, those circumstances with my previous phone, I decided to get the highest rated protection case that I could find, and I did a little research and did some YouTube reviews and found that the Otter was the highest rated case. There was another one that had the same equivalent rating, and it actually had some additional features that was a lot less than the Otter case, but they didn't have it in stock at Walmart. And I found them both online. The online price for the Otter box was more than what I paid for it at Walmart. I think it was, anyway, almost $10 more. Is what it was quoted, $5 more, I think it was, what I was looking at it on Amazon. But the alternative one that had a couple extra features and had the same drop rating, they did not have that at Walmart. And the reason why I did not get it on Amazon is that it was going to take, or the anticipated delivery date was going to either be Thursday or Friday, which is 4 to 5 days from now. And I did not feel comfortable going 4 or 5 days waiting for the thing to come in. And I figured I was going to be paying a little bit more getting it directly at Walmart, but it turns out I paid a little bit less. So it all worked out. But I spent a lot of money for this protection case because my experience with this 14 Pro Max that I'm turning in. So that was my justification for doing all that. Long story, but just put that in the experience column. So it's now going, it's 4:03, Sunday afternoon, January the 12th. Heading back from Walmart to my house. I think Walmart's about a little less than 4 miles. I don't have my GPS screen up right now. me go ahead and turn it up. Yeah, I have 2.5 more miles to go, and I probably did about 1.5 miles already. So, like I said, close to 4 mile distance between Walmart and my house. It's nice to get out and get a little exercise in, and love riding my bike. Temperatures dropped a bit. Let's see if I can read it. No, my watch doesn't come up. I can't. I don't want to touch the screen. I have to take both hands off the wheel, off the handlebars to do that, and that's not what I want to do right now. No cars around, but I'm not. The bike isn't that steady for me to go with no hands mode. So I'm coming up on a cactus here. I'm actually gonna not follow the GPS instructions. I'm gonna turn right here, which is a more direct route straight to my house versus GPS wants me to go continue going south past essentially past where my house would be, and then it will have me go west and then go a little bit north to get to my house, about 4 or 5 houses. So I'm a straight arrow kind of guy. I think the reason why the GPS does that route is because there is a bike trail designation on the streets, and whereas this street does not have a dedicated bike trail, it does, at least not marked. It looks like this lane that I'm in right now is extra wide and is shared lane for the cars and the bike, but it does not say specifically a bike lane. At least I haven't seen any signs that says that, and there's no markings on the road that indicate that. I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can kind of see my travel, what the road looks like. It's got a little minor gust of wind there. It's not bad, doing 15.6 miles per hour. Heading into the wind a little bit. Not bad. I'm in pedal assist level 2, or past 2, as it's designated on my thing. Bumping up to 16.4 miles per hour now. I don't want to pedal that fast. So I'll slow it down back to 15.6. So yeah. So this is somewhat of a busy street, but not really a main thoroughfare. This is Cactus. It is a turn off and a turn on to the Interstate 15 freeway. So that's where it picks up most of its traffic. So on-ramp and off-ramp. Let this car go. It's a 4-way stop here. Yep. So it was a nice little ride. Get out, get a little exercise in. I had my workout this morning. A little small workout, 3.5, 4 minute workout, concentrating on the abs. That's in a separate video. I'm making a video documentary, I guess, one way of putting it, of my 7-week exercise routine that I've signed up for on this app on my iPhone. It's P4P, I think is the name of the app. And I've used it many times in the past, and it's been very effective. It does both weight reduction and really builds up and trims those abs. They have a lot of plans and workouts that you can choose from. So the one I have is called the lower abs workout intermediate level. So I've right now, after the holidays and all the eating and extra activities that I was doing, or let's just say the extra food I was eating, I don't want to say activities, I ended up gaining close to 6 pounds. I've lost 2 of those 6. Got all the way up to 220 pounds. And my height used to be designated as 6'3", but now they're telling me I'm just barely 6'2". Say I'm a little under 6'2", so looks like I've shrunk an inch and some change since my old high school days. So I was really surprised to hear that, and it's probably my posture more than anything else. That's my gut feeling. I don't stand up as straight as I should.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Gillespie Street.
But it is known fact that over your lifetime you do tend to get shorter.
Turn left onto Gillespie Street.
So
In 600 feet, turn right onto East Con Avenue.
like I said, I had gotten up to 220 pounds. I was at 214 before the holidays, before Thanksgiving. I think I was roughly around there, 214. And bumped all the way up to 220.
Turn right onto East Con Avenue.
And according to the BMI, Body Mass Index standard,
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Haven Street.
being 218 pounds, which I am right now, at 6'2", is considered overweight. Yep, I am overweight. So I think the cutoff is 214 is the maximum weight that you really should be for someone that's 6'2". Someone that's 6'3", I think is 218, which is where I'm at, but I'm gonna go with the 6'2" since that's what I keep measuring up as. And my goal is to get all the way down to 202. So I'm planning on losing a total of 16 pounds over the 7-week period. So
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
my goal is to get down to 202, which would put me right smack dab in the middle of the index for someone that's 6'2", being at the ideal weights. I think it goes 185 to 214, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. I gotta look that up again. But yeah, so I am gonna try to make a commitment that I won't go over 210 pounds. Ever again. So I'm trying to get down to
Welcome home.
202 and give me a little bit of wiggle room to do some bad from now and then, eat as I see fit a couple times. Without going back to the status of being considered overweight. So here we are at the house. Turn this back around. I'll go ahead and check for my mail. I didn't check it yesterday. It's Sunday, so I know they didn't run today, but they should have ran yesterday if there was anything in here. I did get the mail Friday, so it's only should be 1 day's worth of mail, if any. Don't get a lot of mail anymore. Yeah, so my mail has diminished quite a bit. Go ahead and put all the stuff back up before I start. Well, anyway, that's pretty much a wrap for this adventure for today, Sunday, January 12th at 4:17 p.m. So, till next time, take care.